Copy the statements below. Then write the symbol less than, greater than, or equal to in each space to make each statement correct. Now here we have 5.5%, and we have to compare that with this decimal 0.055. Now if we convert 5.5% into a decimal, that is actually equal to 0.055, which is exactly equal to 0.055. And so that means that these two decimals are equal. And so these two terms are equal right here. Next, we have these two decimal numbers. Now, in order to compare these two decimal numbers, we have to compare the numbers along with their places. Now, what does that mean? So we have to go to each place and compare the digits that are in those places. So we'll start off with this one. This number is in the tens place, so that's a 1. And this number is in the tens place, so this is also a 1 as well. And so far, both of the numbers are equal because one is in the tens place and one is in the tens place as well. Next, we go to the ones place, and this one is a 9, all right, in the ones place. And here we have a 9 in the ones place. So both numbers are equal so far. They have a 1 in the tens place and a 9 in the ones place. So both numbers are equal so far. We can't tell which one is bigger or smaller based on those two numbers. Now let's go on to this number right there. This number is in the 10th place, and that's 0. And we also have 0 in the 10th place. And so both numbers are still equal because 0 is in the 10th place in both numbers. Now we move on to this one. We have 3 and we have 3. So both of these numbers are equal and they are in the same place. So this is in the 100th place, this is in the 100th place, and both of them are 3. So far, both numbers are the same, right? Now here's where these two numbers differ. So right here in the 1000th place, we have 6 in the 1000th place for this number. But here in the 1000th place, we have 0, all right? Now, 6 is greater than 0. And so that means that this decimal is bigger than this decimal. And so we have the greater than sign. So this decimal is greater than this decimal number. Now we have 8 over 13 and we have 5 over 8, and we have to compare these two fractions. Now let's take 8 over 13 and let's convert it into a decimal. Now 8 over 13 expressed as a decimal is going to be 0.615, and the list goes on, right? These are not all the numbers. The list goes on, there are other numbers, but we only wrote the first 3 numbers behind the decimal point, right? So we have 0.615. Now we have 5 over 8, and 5 over 8 is equal to 0.625. So 8 over 13 is equal to 0.615, and the list goes on. And 5 over 8 is equal to 0.625. Now let's compare these two decimals. So we have 0 in the ones place, 0 in the ones place. We have 6 in the 10th place and 6 in the 10th place. So both of them are equal so far. But here's where they differ, right? So here we have 1 in the 100th place, and we have 2 in the 100th place. Now 2 is bigger than 1, and so since 2 is bigger than 1, that means that this decimal is bigger than this decimal, and consequently, this fraction is bigger than this fraction. And so that means that we have 5 over 8 is greater than 8 over 13, and that's our answer to this question.